Mass culture is getting repetitive because mass culture is getting repetitive because mass culture is getting repetitive. Mass culture is getting repetitive because it's recycling old properties, running out of ideas, and yet continuing to consolidate companies. When you got less people working to make the popular art, you gotta cut corners somewhere, and it starts with the originality. And if the quality drops, just step up marketing efforts to prop up profits. Tyrants don't want to let someone who wishes to obsolete their monopolies get some limelight. So we gotta build our own distribution channels and never get away from the face-to-face where we find our own kind of audience gradually with persistent effort. It'll pay off if you keep doing what you love and have talent. Forget the demographics. It's the kids with their own thoughts I'm trying to rally. So, what's playing at the multiplex?
Export skilled labor, walking the blocks with the preference for the grid they're given by the powers that be. Cut education, manipulating what you're chasing in the goal-focused dance.
Do everything you can to make my world full of more objects in which I can see the product of one individual's handiwork. Steal everyone else's ideas with their permission to help the best ones propagate out further in this world, doing its sleeping duty. Allow people to remix and sample your thoughts because intellectual property in its current incarnation is an archaic notion. Prepare for a new way to do business without currency. Prepare for a new way because we need one. Prepare for a new way.
But if you do, I like rap a little more than rock. Cause the rockers only whine about what they don't got. And if the rappers got something and they know how to flaunt, well, it may be superficial, but at least it's a start in a culture that's conditioned me to always have wants. Now desires being programmed by the slogans that taunt, bombarded on the daily everywhere that I walk. I hear the jingles on the radio, but I'd rather not see the billboards on the buildings, and I wish you would stop. The TV shows got sponsors, but you don't have to watch, cause to me it's like spam up in my email box. And the posters on the subway and the side of the bus, and the phone calls during dinner trying to sell you some stock. Well, the product's my attention span and I pay the cost. And well, there's so many symbols you could start to feel lost. Well, you could start to feel lost. Well, you could start to feel lost. Well, get found, well, get found, well, get found, well, get found, well, get found by the side of the road with your bags and a thumb pointing up with a sign that reads west. Cause it's easy for writers, man, you don't need much space. Just a pocket protector and a notebook for ink. And you can talk to the people just to learn what they think, and realize that not many have much room in their life to examine the conditions that created their mind. Cause we're all just too busy to afford any time. Well, the unexamined life, well, the unexamined life don't know what's worth living, so why bother to try? So easy to get stuck when you're drunk every night. Yeah, they'd love to be on the run, but they can't, cause they made their commitments and chosen their path. So I talk to the children, cause they still have a chance. And I preach to the converts, cause they give me some cash. And it's enough to keep moving, and that's
this particular look that he wants to have. So all of the rest of it, the elements of his life end up having to, kind of women that he keeps around him also have a similar aesthetic to himself. And so he kind of is like this weird, he's
Don't grind me. You can hug me, but don't grind me, okay?
I'm not grind on you.
Alright. Alright, it's fine.
Can I grind on you?
Yeah, you can grind on her.
No.
Somebody buy me a drink. That's all I'm saying. probably a lot more to say.
The overall importance of your morbid fascination with replacing current moments with the products of your passive hopes. And I'm wishing you'll find it easier to make the decision to cross the moat and bring our day-to-day closer to the things we say we'd like to see. The type of dream we feel disconnected from is just a metaphor for the one we could correctly drum into the rhythm of our average range of actions, and we're so close you could laugh at how easy it could all be to reject external lessons and rehearse for opportunities to stress the thoughts that prove their need to arise from immediate surroundings, as close to current moments as the chest of heart that's pounding. So many seconds supposedly wasted, but no one is counting. A finite number left ahead of us, but not worth dwelling.